Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. The Dura is over here with another video. Those that are seeing me for the first time, thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support that you guys are showing me. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful and very happy. So today I'm going to be talking about something very controversial, as the title suggests. I'm going to be talking about things that you should know before ever making your interracial relationship public. Okay, so please sit tight and let's go through this video. So as you all know, there's lots of interracial relationships that are popping up every single day, and I'm actually so happy that at least we get to experience different cultures, share our traditions and cultures with each other, which is actually very good. However, that is not what I'm going to talk about today. So yeah, I'm going to be talking to most especially we the girls when we decide to make our interracial relationships public, some of the things that you should watch out for. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the thing of forging relationships with every single person that is in an interracial relationship. You should understand that you being in an interracial relationship doesn't automatically mean that you should become friends or you're supposed to be friends with everybody that is also in an interracial relationship. Because the moment that you make your relationship public, let's say on TikTok, on Instagram, you're going to get an overwhelming number of messages or from people that are also in interracial relationships trying like to congratulate you, things like that, so yeah, you don't have to be friends with all these people. It's okay to remain friendly, like on the socials, commenting on their posts, sharing or liking their posts. It's okay to be that friendly, and I would advise that let that friendship end on the socials. Do not go an extra mile of bringing this person into your life unless it's necessary. Well, if you decide to invite this person into your life, if you decide to make friends with these people, try and keep them at an arm's length. There's lots of what is it called? There's lots of groups, for example, WhatsApp groups. In Uganda specifically, I've seen lots of WhatsApp groups where people will be like, oh, we have this WhatsApp group of ladies that are dating white men. I would love for you to join this group, blah blah blah. And I feel like if you're not in a rush, please stay away from this kind of things. Be your own self, be content with your situation, and to be fair, sometimes it's okay to be on your own. You don't have to be friendly all the time. I'm not saying that you have to be mean or be rude or whatever. No, I'm just saying you can make this friendship just a simple socials friendship, like end on the socials, interact there, like somebody's post, comment, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should be rude, you should be what, no. And I'm going to get to the reason as to why I am saying that. The next point is avoid idolizing people that are in interracial relationships, because I've also seen this a lot, where someone in an interracial relationship looks up to somebody else's relationship, thinking that their relationship is very perfect, and they always want to compare the relationship with that of the other person, like, oh my god, I want to be like that lady, I want the life of that lady. And who tells you that this person is having a perfect life? Well, I'm not saying that all of them are having miserable lives, but I'm also not saying that they are all having perfect lives. So it's very important to understand your situation and love yourself and be content. This is going to save you a lot of trouble, like admiring unnecessary people, like idolizing people, because these very people that you're idolizing have their own problems that they won't come out to share with you. They're only going to show you the glamorous part of it. They won't show you behind closed doors. So sometimes it's better to work on your own relationship, focus on your own relationship, instead of always trying to compare and do all of that. The other thing is stop the competition. Guys, trust me, there's so much competition when it comes to the people in the interracial community, most especially my African sisters. There's a lot of competition. It seems like most of us that are in these interracial relationships want to prove a point. Stop that whole thing of trying to prove a point. At the end of the day, we the people that are watching don't actually care. We don't actually care. We're just gonna take whatever you're showing us, and once things go south for you, we're the very people that are gonna sit back and create groups and talk about you. So stop trying to prove a point to us. Just be yourself, and that's it. Because I was saying, like when I was going through some videos of other people that are in interracial relationships, like you would always want to keep up and show these people that you're living the glamorous life, which is not the case. I feel like being yourself is what matters. This whole thing, of course, because now me personally right now I'm sitting here with my cornrows and everything, and then you find somebody saying, oh my god, you're dating a white guy and you're on cornrows, can't he buy you wigs, can't he do this? So I would now start trying to live a life to please the people that are seeing me. These people don't actually care, they don't actually care. Just be yourself. I'm gonna keep on saying that, and then I'll get back to the reason as to why I was saying that like you have being in an interracial relationship doesn't necessarily mean that you have to befriend every other person in an interracial relationship. And this is why most of these interracial circles, like these people in Uganda, they call themselves Bachala Bazungu. I think in Kenya they call themselves Bibi or Bazungu, something like that. I don't know, something like that. Yeah. So those people, yeah, they always have a lot in those circles of theirs. They're small circles. Because me personally, I did interact with a few of them, and I just realized that no, this is not the kind of people that I want to be around. To be fair, this people, like, I'm not trying to attack anybody whatsoever, but I'm trying to mean that, okay, most of these people are so materialistic. Yes, let me put it that way. They're so materialistic that they would always want to compare what has your man gotten you that their man has not gotten them. So when they come to your life, they'll begin asking you things. So where are you staying? How much are you paying for your house? Blah, blah, blah. So they would want to put you on pressure, and they would want to show off that, they're living the glamorous life and so on and so forth. Which is actually not the case. Some of these people are also living miserable lives, but obviously they want us to look at them like they are some sort of gods or what, which is not the case. And the moment that you enter this circle, you would always obviously want to be at par with these people, because like I said, they are showing you the glamorous side of their life, so you want to be at par. The thing is, like, these very ladies that are always like telling you what to do, because apparently they would claim they have the experience and everything, so you're like a newcomer in the whole situation, so they have like to brief you on what to do, apparently on how to keep a man. So these very people that are telling you these things will never even be friends with you if you were not in an interracial relationship. I mean, if you think I'm lying, just go out there and try out. Go on any of these ladies pages whatsoever, including my own, yeah, and message things like, oh, can we be friends? Maybe have a serious question and ask them, and just kind of assess the way that they're going to reply to you, and save that post, save that comment that they're gonna reply to you. And then later on, maybe you've made your interracial relationship public, then try and message them that time too. Then you will literally understand what I'm trying to talk about. And the other point is, stop assuming that everybody is onto you. Stop assuming that you have enemies because you're in an interracial relationship. Be in your relationship, enjoy your relationship, and stop looking at your back behind you thinking that people are up onto you. Nobody's onto you. You have all these things in your head. Because I've also seen people that are having issues, like when somebody maybe views their profile, they think this is monitoring spirits, monitoring them, because they want to keep up with their life. And I personally think that some of these people might be onto you because they are inspired. They are inspired by your story, because I understand that most of us in interracial relationships, most especially in Uganda, most of us have found these relationships through dating apps. Yes, so probably you came on some social, and you told us and said, okay, I found my man on this app or this app. So this means that people get to be inspired by your story. Somebody wants to know and be like, oh my god, how did she do it on these dating apps? Like, how do I navigate? Probably they're checking out your profile because they're expecting you to post something new about that you told them. Not everybody that is trying to check up on your profile is literally there to monitor you. People don't actually care. You're not the first person to date a white man. You're not the first person to date an Asian. So sometimes you need to relax and enjoy your relationship in peace. My other point is I understand that most of us, before we even got into these interracial relationships, we had our friends, like our genuine good friends that we had before all this. But for some reason, when we got into these interracial relationships, we began thinking that maybe our friends are not onto like are not to our level. They're not our level because they're not in interracial relationships themselves. So we feel like maybe they are jealous or they're envious just because no, some of these friends have not even given you a reason to think the way you think. But obviously, because now you're in an interracial relationship, you think everybody's on to you, even the closest people, to you. You begin pushing them aside because they're gonna take your man, they're gonna do this. I mean, like, people, we need to relax sometimes. It is just a relationship, it's just like any other relationship. I understand the whole thing of protecting your relationship and all of that, but the moment that you begin having these things in your head, you're not gonna enjoy your relationship. Trust me, because everybody that comes to you, even with even with genuine intentions, you will begin assuming things. You even push away the people that really care about you because you're assuming things. You have things in your head. You think, oh my god, oh they are now only coming for me because maybe my man this. I for one have friends that I have had for years from university and sometimes high school, but I don't know, they've never given me any reason to even begin saying, oh my god, this friend of mine is like this, because before all of this, these people were there for me. These people are like family to me. So I cannot wake up one morning and choose some lady that I just met on the socials over my friends, you know. And the other thing is, like, if you have, let's say, like I said, maybe if you're just new to the thing and you maybe have inquired, or maybe you're confused about something, and you go and ask these people, and maybe probably they give you an answer to whatever you're asking about. I feel like sometimes let it end there. Don't go an extra mile of trying to force a relationship with them. Trust me, because I, for one, I have made my interracial relationship public for the last, I think, 6 months, and I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna tell you: be on your own, because these very people that you're telling your things, these very people that you're inviting to your spaces, are the very people that are gonna make groups and talk about you, are the people that are gonna begin spreading rumors about you. I, for one, I have experience from a few people that were coming in my space, and they would tell me things about other people that I wouldn't even ask them about. You get? So obviously they want to come and find out more about you. They'll begin asking you things. Okay, how did you meet? So what is it getting you? Because I will not forget a random lady that asked me if my man has gotten me a house, something. Yeah, things like that. And I actually laughed because I am content. Like, I am not sleeping outside. Before meeting him, I wasn't sleeping on the streets. The other thing is know your situation. I understand that some of us in interracial relationships are dating older men. Yeah, we're dating older men, and we're going into these relationships with these older men while seeing, because like I said, most of us have gotten our relationships through dating apps. That means you literally knew from the get-go that this man that you are going to be dating is older than you. This man, probably he's maybe 15 years older than you, 16, 17, maybe 20, maybe 30 years, depending on your situation. So if you went into this relationship knowing that, I don't think there is a point or there is a problem when somebody reminds you about it. Let's say like me personally, my man is older than me. Yeah, well, and I know that. And from the get go, he actually asked me so many times, and I was okay with it. So if somebody came to me one day and said, "Oh, your man is older," do you think that will hurt me? I mean, like, yeah, I know, yeah, he's old, and what? So know your situation. It's not like anybody's forcing you into these relationships. No, nobody's forcing you into them. So why would you have an issue with somebody calling you out and saying, okay, so and so's man is older? That is not anybody's business, okay? And yeah, also know the situation of your boyfriend. In case you're going into these relationships for love, know the situation of a boyfriend or husband, because I understand being in an interracial relationship doesn't guarantee that you're going to become rich or this man is going to change your life. No. So if you're there for love, be there for love and understand his situation. Don't put these men on unnecessary pressure so that you can please the onlookers. No. nurture your relationship, make a strong bond, talk about the future together. Because one thing that I always say is, as long as you have your two hands, you can literally work for yourself. Probably this person will come in your life to uplift you a bit, which is okay, but don't make it like, oh my god. I know for a fact that there are those ladies that are, that get men that will do everything for them. That's good for them, and I'm happy for them. But if you're one lady that your man is literally also trying, please appreciate him. Be appreciative. Don't begin looking aside, comparing your life, because like I say, there's a lot of competition in these streets. There's a lot of competition, so stop looking up and down and trying to prove a point, trying to be depressed because so and so's husband did this for her or that. No, know the situation of your husband and go with that. Okay, so yeah, if there's something that I left out, please comment it down below. And if this video for some reason didn't sit well with you and it offended you, I'm sorry in advance. But like I say, it's just something that I observed, and it's my way of telling you guys or preparing you guys that are going to be new to this thing. Okay, all right guys, it was nice being here again. Thank you for watching my video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I make a video. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.